And we're live. Yes. Okay. Hello. Hold on. What is OBS doing to me? There we go. Alrighty. Hello. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, we have so many people in chat right now. We got Johnny, Mika, Kelly, Zeb, everyone. Everyone's here. The gang's all here. Then we can just get started. Welcome to Not Quite Novelist. This is the show where new friends are made, literally, and new worlds are built, live and on the spot each and every episode. My name is Savannah. If you don't know who I am, how the hell did you get here? Please tell me, because I actually really love hearing how people find my content. If you do know who I am, you know exactly what I'm going to say, which is, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this week's guest. I am so stoked. With me today is Meadow, aka my partner in crime in bullying Johnny.
Mwahaha.
Yes. And oh my gosh, I am so excited for this. Honestly, we can just get right on to it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw your name into chat real quick, because I remember to do these things. I promise I'm a streamer and I know what I'm doing. Oh no, what's going on, y'all? All right. So before we get started, I do want to just give a little announcement. If you guys haven't seen the post that was on my Instagram, I opened my Ko-Fi page, or Ko-Fi, whatever it is. I opened a Ko-Fi page. A couple of weeks ago, I was in a car accident, which is sad. I'm fine, but I'm mostly just sad about my car. And so I'm going to try and raise a little bit of money to work on fixing that. So throughout the stream, if you guys feel like donating to it, I've got a couple of rewards. You can see it on the actual Ko-Fi page, but I'll go ahead and give a little rundown. For $1, you can get your fortune read using one of these that I made 5 minutes before starting this call. And I am shocked that I remembered how to fold one of these. For $5, I will give you a little one-card tarot reading using my Dungeons & Dragons tarot deck. And for $10, I will still give you a one-card tarot reading, but then make you a little quick character based off of the card that I give you. Because if you don't know about the D&D tarot deck, it also gives you, like, what the card means, and then also, like, a little prompt under it, like a TTRPG prompt, which I think is really cute. So, the link should be in there to go to the Ko-Fi page. If you donate, I have these. So, yeah. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, let's get started. I have with me these two teacups, right?
Ooh.
In them are a bunch of slips of paper.
And this just gets better.
I know, it's very, like, fairy fae trinket oriented. I have a lot of these
favorite
little
thing in the world.
You want to see some, like, real fae shit? Like, this is my life. I have a legitimate trinket cup.
Yeah, I have a 5-tier high trinket shelf.
Yes, yeah. So on that bookshelf, on the very top shelf, are bigger trinkets that won't fit inside of the cup.
Yeah.
And then I also have
I go to a lot of Ren fairs and I trade a lot of trinkets.
Yes, I was just talking to a friend of mine about this, of like, I get my trinkets the good, wholesome, organic way, the way that God intended, which is, I go to a lot of fairy markets and art fairs, and I do a lot of trinket trades. Yeah. I do a lot of them. Okay, so, let's go ahead and get started with the teacups. So I've got two of these. One of these are going to have themes. The other one is going to have tones. So themes are like character stuff, and then tone is going to be either setting or genre. I'm going to go... Yes! Sorry, I saw Johnny say trinket trading at Gen Con. 100%. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to draw these two slips of paper to see...
trinket trading.
I'm going to go ahead and see what our themes are going to be, or theme and tone. I'm not going to tell you what they are. I'm already excited about this, though. You'll just have to wait until they pop up on the screen, so give me just a second to add that. I'm so excited. These are going to be so fun. If I learned how to type, that'd be great. But God knows I can't do that, so. Alrighty. Come on, come on. I know you can. There we go. Alrighty, so our theme for the evening is shapeshifters. And our tone for the evening is a rom-com.
I'm so stoked.
I knew you would be. The second I saw that, I was like, oh, I have the right guest for this. Like, I really do. It's, the papers know, and this is why I believe in things like magic, is because, like, these little pieces of paper know who my guests are, and I will pull out the perfect ones every time, and I love it. So, okay. So, the chat is popping off tonight, and I kind of love it. I like this. I'm stoked about the trinket trade conversation happening over here. I have a whole, like, treasure chest, a literal treasure chest that my friend got me for my birthday a few years ago that is just filled with, like, little toys and trinkets and stuff that I, like, will grab handfuls out of every time I have to go to a Ren fair or something.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening over here? Holy shit. Gomez would like to contribute to the narrative. Yes, absolutely.
My cat is somewhere around here.
Gomez.
I built a cat tree for my cats today, and they haven't left it since because I put little catnip bits on it. So maybe I'm no longer the love of their lives. But we'll see. I left the door cracked. I left the door open for my babies. Please come home.
Yes. It's the that one song from SpongeBob that is like, Gary, come home.
Literally me right now.
I love that so much. Okay. So let's get started. We got shapeshifters and we got rom-com. Here's the cool thing about this show. There are no rails. There's no way to go off the rails if there aren't any to begin with. The only time that there's structure is when I pull the papers, and now we can just come up with whatever we want. I like the idea of this becoming a rom-com situation of, like, God, I have so many different ideas. There's so many different, like, directions we could go in already.
We need at least one rail. Just one rail.
Like,
at least like a pathway to a rail.
Give us one rail. That
sounds so bad. Wait, nobody clip that.
Clip it right now. Please, I need I need more content for Instagram.
No, please, I'm begging you.
Okay, so fun fact, the bookshelf behind me, if you see writing on the shelf, it's because a lot of those are just out of context, ridiculous things that people have said out loud. And that I think are funny. So, like, one of them, there's a couple of quotes that are specifically directly from Talking XP's Ravenloft Misfits campaign. Like, I pocket the tongue. That's a good one. Or, this episode is brought to you by your next existential crisis is another good one. And then another one is just my housemate, I think I said it to my housemate where I was like, don't diddle my thumbtack, you weirdo. Because there's a thumbtack in my wall over there that she was, like, fidgeting with. And I was like, quit diddling my thumbtack. So, yeah. I think we need one rail is going to go on the list. That's up there.
If there are truly no rails in this magical land,
yes.
I would like to posit that we do the only thing that's never been done in shapeshifter lore, which is humans who can only turn into shapes. Your Honor. I think you're forgetting, everybody always thinks about the ROM, but you forget the COM. You cannot forget the COM. It has to be funny. And human beings turning into shapes is so funny.
I can't breathe. We just got started.
You didn't give me any rails.
Shit.
The issue here.
Holy shit. I was gonna give my ideas, but I'm throwing all of them away and we're doing the shapes thing. That's
I just
so
think it would be
fucking
very like Pixar
funny.
coded because
Yes.
they're
Yeah.
wearing out the whole like elements against elements and like so
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
instead people who can change into shapes and they don't have to be like warring shapes. I'm really tired of that trope. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I I still
Insane.
this is if I say this, right? If I say this, it's only because I think it would be funny.
I'm
I
sorry.
still
Hold
think
on. I just need to pause for a hot second because I just actually looked at my Ko-fi and I just got a donation, or I got a donation for $50. Holy shit. I don't. How do I?
yay!
Okay. What do I do with myself? My rewards only went up to 10. I was not prepared for a $50 donation. Holy shit. Um, and it was, unfortunately, I have to be nice to Johnny right now. I cannot bully him for. You know what? Your reward is
That's the $50.
I am gonna give you the tarot reading. I am gonna give you a card for it. But I think for like the rest of the stream, I'm gonna be nice to you, and that's gonna be the $50 reward. Holy shit. Yeah, it does tell me, Johnny. You didn't, I don't know if it gives you the option of doing it,
Not Johnny trying to be nice and secret, as
Holy
if
shit.
everybody
So
knows you're
good.
friggin' kind.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
God damn it, Johnny, being the nicest fucking person on the planet. All right. So I will give you what my original thought was for this before we go into the shapes thing, because I think the shapes is just funny as hell. But my original idea was the idea of someone like kind of like the same trope of like, okay, human with supernatural partner, but it is someone like adopts like a cat or a dog or something like from a shelter, and it turns out that their new pet is a shapeshifter and like has just kind of been stuck in their like animal form for a while, and they just happen to like get whatever it is they need to like become their human self again. That was my first direction that I wanted to go into. Yeah. So that was the idea.
That is the subplot of this show called Ordinary, where people have superpowers, and this one person is a shapeshifter and gets stuck as a cat that they call like Dick Butt or something. It's a really horrible. It's a really horrible, so like funny. Raunchy name.
Just ridiculous name. Okay. Yeah.
And then they eventually at the end of the first season, he's like, "Oh, hey, I'm a guy. I forgot how to turn back my bed."
That's so funny. Yeah. See, that was my first thought, was like very like human, or like human shapeshifter, but two shapeshifters doing the same thing to each other by accident.
Yeah.
I think that would be funny.
What if we Mr. and Mrs. Smith this and have two shapeshifter spy people who get sent on the same mission?
Ooh.
And they need to be able to turn, like they need each other to complete the mission. But they, so they're turning into all these shapes. Maybe one is like really good at turning into keys, and another one's really good at turning into like abstract art. If they're like breaking into a museum, there's just like one big slab rectangle of stone, and they're like art. You can turn into that.
Johnny's in chat being like, "That's what I said." I missed that in chat.
Thank you, Raiders.
Sorry. Thank you, Sam. Hello, Raiders. Oh my gosh. Hello. Sam, the raid is already, the stream is already chaos. And no less than what I expected.
I think we're right on brand from what the prompt I was giving.
We're right on brand for both you as a person and Not Quite Novelist as a stream. Like, this is perfect. I love it. Real quick, I am going to pause because I did tell Johnny I would give him his 1-card tarot reading. So, out of the D&D tarot, please. I'm going to find the card in the book real quick. All right. So, Johnny, your tarot card is the 9 of Strength, which I really love. I love the suits in this deck because the suits, instead of being wands, pentacles, swords, and cups, it's strength, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, which I think is adorable. So, okay, so the 9 of Strength, the actual, like, thing that is in the card itself, is finding the wellspring of resolve to push through hardship, a test of faith, which I think is really cool. The prompt that it gives you is evil from a haunted house has begun to blight the village farms.
Blight?
In the valley below, farmers have taken a collection to pay you to clear the evil. Okay, so Johnny, your character in this, for that prompt, I think your character is actually a warlock whose patron is the being who actually caused the like haunting and the blight on the farmers on the village. And you end up actually really liking the villagers who and have to try and stop your own patron from following their like evil plan. That's your little character for that. Cool. Okay. I'm so glad you love it. Yes, Sam, please go take care of your sinuses. I heard you struggling during your stream. I love you so much. Take care of that.
Thank you so much for the raid. Have a great night.
Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, I have another donation. Kelly! Ah! Thank you so much. What is happening? What's going on? I wasn't expecting this, y'all. I'm ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, Kelly donated $20. Thank you so much. Holy shit.
2 cards.
Yeah, I get 2 cards, and very specifically, they went ahead and added a message saying, do one for me and Meadow. So, Meadow, you're also going to get a card. So, let me go.
Okay. I'm very normal and calm about that.
We're normal and calm. Everything is fine. I didn't realize how absolutely unhinged you people are. When it came to, I thought I was going to make maybe $10. I did not think I was gonna get a donation for 50.
Kindness
and then
is the only kindness in the TTRPG community.
Love it. Okay, I was not expecting any of this, and I love you guys so much. I'm going to cry. You guys are gonna make me cry on camera. This is the same as what happened when I actually hit Twitch affiliate. Sam was my guest during the stream after I hit Twitch affiliate. We threw a party. I wore a party hat and ate cake. It was great.
Cute. Oh my god, I want cake so bad.
I literally went to the grocery store and bought myself like a birthday cake. And I had a sub goal. I was like, oh, I just started. Oh yeah, Sam went out and like bought balloons to set up a like congrats balloon behind herself so we could have a little party. And then I had a sub goal of like, oh, if I get 5 subscribers, like whatever. I got 11 in one stream because people started donating like 5. I had one person donate 5 subs, which was insane. And then like 6 other people immediately after I got like a level 4 hype train and I lost it. I like had to get up and walk away because I was like, I don't know what to do with myself. I was panicking. Okay. Holy shit. So let me go ahead and pull up the pages. Kelly, I am going to start with yours because you are the one who made the donation, and I love you for it. Okay. Kelly, your card is the 6 of Charisma. 6 of Charisma says, giving and receiving fully while not sacrificing your values or exhausting your energy. The prompt that you got for this one is an old mariner tells you the precise location of a legendary shipwreck off the coast. The character that I'm going to make you for that one is you're actually a descendant of one of the victims of the shipwreck. You're like the grandchild or great-great-grandchild or something of one of the people that were in the shipwreck, and you are trying to find a long-lost family heirloom that the spirit of the ancestor is trying to lead you to. So that's your character that I've given you for that. Okay. And then Meadow, I have your card as well. Oh my god, one of my faves. You would get this card too. You got the Fool. Yeah. That makes sense for you.
Yes, it does.
Following your heart with innocence and wonder is what the book says for the Fool. One of my favorite cards. Honestly, I love the Fool so much. The prompt here, it says, you encounter a gnome who says that if you follow him, he'll lead you to a wondrous treasure. The character I'm making is,
I hope
I'm
it's
the
a
gnome.
ball pit.
You know what? It is now.
Yeah, I'm going to the ball pit of extra wonder. You can't stop me.
Yeah. It is a, okay, so the gnome, the character I'm giving you for that is that I'm the gnome. You are, you're a traveling bard who just happened to run into the gnome because he was watching one of your performances in the street and said, come with me, and then leads you to a ball pit.
Incredible.
Where inside you pick up one of the orbs and it turns out to be a pearl of power.
Yay!
Yeah.
I love a good pearl power.
Yep. Okay. Cool. That was Unhinged. I'm very happy. I'm very confused that you guys are that crazy. I love you guys so much. So, cool. We're going to keep that up. That's insane. I'm going to go ahead and drop the Ko-Fi link in the chat one more time. Let's get back to our shapeshifters. So you're thinking that they turn into actual shapes. What if, like, it's a thing of, like, they have a specific shape? Like, you know how some, like, shapeshifters are like, oh, I can only turn into dogs, or I can only turn into a bird. So, like, what if, like, one shapeshifter can only turn into things that are round? So, like, they turn into a bouncy ball.
It's Bouba and KiKi.
It's what?
Bouba and KiKi. Okay,
yes!
So Bouba and KiKi.
No. I know exactly what you mean. No. Okay, as soon as it registered in my brain, I was like, yes, you're so right. Yes, I love it. Okay,
so we have one that's like all angles.
That has to be what the characters' names are now.
Oh, yeah.
Usually,
obviously.
It takes us forever to figure out the name of, like, characters. Usually it's like, oh, this is the worst part of, like, okay, how are we going to name these characters? Because we come up with, like, real, like, in-depth story or whatever. No, Bobo and KiKi, we've got it perfectly. This is a Disney cartoon. Like, I love this. Okay. Thank you for the lurk, Johnny. Also, thank you for the donation. I love you so much. You're great. You're an amazing person. So,
however, yes. I do think that we should defy the norms that come with those things and swap them. So the one that's all angles is not all straight and rigid. In fact, they're more like, no, I just want to, like, stick an elbow out, man. Yeah. Like they're always reckless and doing the weird thing, and the boba is the one that is like, I need it to be perfect, like one perfect falling drop of water, like, you know, like,
yes, it has to be like, is very like a zen, very like, everything has to be very calm, everything has to be very, like, you know, mellow and relax. Meanwhile, like, KiKi is like, yeah, but I want to, like, throw a rock at it and see what happens, you know?
No, but I mean, like, we should swap those, because that's what people associate them with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everyone thinks that KiKi is like, and I want them to be like the A personality, like, I need the right angles to be perfect 90 degrees. Like, we can use different aspects of their thing to subvert the expectation that the round one is always in.
Now I see. Also, Kelly said this is like Fruits Basket, but with shapes. You're correct.
I don't know what Fruits Basket is, so I accidentally made a thing that already exists.
Let me just tell you, I haven't seen a lot of animes in my life. There's not a ton. There's like 3 that I've actually watched from beginning to end. And that is, who just threw their tarot deck? I love when tarot decks are loud like that. Listen, these cards, they're cool for a 1-card reading, but they are loud. They will yell at you. They call me out constantly, and it's really funny. But, so Fruits Basket, I love Fruits Basket so much because it is the first anime that I've ever watched. It was the first manga I ever owned when I was in, like, middle school, and there was a reboot that came out a couple years ago, and I rewatched all of the, like, original series, and then I binge watched all of the new one, and it's so good. It is so fun. It's so silly. So it is about this family who's been, like, cursed by, like, the Chinese zodiac, and so each person is like a shapeshifter, and they turn into they turn into an animal
Yeah,
from the Chinese zodiac. Um,
gotcha.
for the most part, they only turn though when they're like under like a physical distress, like if they're like, or if they're like under like some kind of like extreme thing, or if they are hugged by a person of the opposite sex. And then so the plot line is a normal girl finds them, finds out about their secret, and also ends up living with them. And then there's like a love triangle. It's so cute. It's so fun. I'm obsessed with it. And actually was my first, not my first fictional crush, but specifically the first fictional crush I got that led to what is now my type when it comes to fictional characters, which is depressed redheads who are really funny. That's because
Whoa.
Kyo is my boy. I love Kyo so much. Yeah, I don't know why, like, that's just, it became a whole thing for me, like, throughout. I really like redhead. the, like, redheaded characters that are really funny, but also, like, have the, like, dark, tragic backstory. And why are there so many of them? Why? Why has that become
I can't even
thing?
think of one.
Oh my god. So I also used to play a game that was like a dating sim called Mystic Messenger, which is really fun. 707, depressed fucking redhead. I also used to play the Arcana, which is another like dating sim visual novel game, and Julian, redhead, depressed, but really funny, like copes with humor. Yeah, I don't know why. It's a thing.
I played that once. I remember Julian.
My boy. I started on TikTok by cosplaying my Arcana OC.
Cute.
I regret
love
nothing.
that.
Thanks. Okay. So yes, we have Bobo and KiKi.
Yes.
So
and they are defying their expectations.
They defy their expectations.
They're
yes.
both doing a mission, a heist, a something.
Yep, a something. Yes. Okay, so do we think that they are, is it spies, or like if it's a heist, maybe they are like I don't know, maybe they are like thieves. They're a part of some kind of like thief guild or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a shifters thieves guild. But
yes.
maybe they're rivals in the space, and then
so
realize
you think they're
on
part
this.
of two different like factions. Oh.
No,
fun.
I think they're in the same. I think they're in the same one, but they're rivals, not enemies. Rivals in the same.
Yeah.
Like they're both maybe gearing for the same promotion or trying to get
Yes.
the next best mission or whatever it is. And then realize on that mission while they're shapeshifting and doing all this stuff that wherever one can't get ahead, the next one can help them, and they end up working really well together. And then like I guess the next day at the water cooler is really freaking awkward because you thought you hated each other and actually you worked so well together.
Yeah. I feel like everyone like around like the office too, like their headquarters or whatever, like sees them like
what?
Happening?
Okay, so I'm in my office right now, and there are no open windows. I have not had an open door since I grabbed an Amazon package like 6 hours ago. There's a ladybug on my desk just crawling towards me.
Oh.
How did you get here?
Sir?
Who let you in?
Friend?
I think it's a ladybug. I'm not very good at telling the difference between those two things. I've got a ladybug friend.
Really quick. Let's see. I'm just gonna Google something for you real quick because I think this will be fun.
It's so cute. Okay, enjoy living under my keyboard, I guess. I love how sinister that sounds with no context. In the chat, it just looks like the cats.
The cats. That's so ominous,
I love
Eric.
That so much.
Holy shit. Yeah, I love that. Okay. Yeah, ladybugs are supposed to symbolize good luck. If you have ladybugs on your property, they bring good luck and good fortune, fertility and rebirth, which is cool. Which rebirth, the idea of rebirth in pairing with the Fool as your tarot card is really interesting because the Fool is supposed to be all about like new beginnings and like, taking first steps. So that's fun. Protection, because they ward off like predators of their plants. They're supposed
Yeah.
to be really good like protectors, and
Aw.
true love, which I think is cute. Um,
Aw.
yeah, association with fertility, rebirth, and true love, and then adaptability. Because
Okay.
adaptability
Okay.
and resiliency. That's really
Okay.
cool.
I want to use that and add it to the rom-com we're building with
Ooh,
Boba and
okay.
Kiki. And this is
Yeah.
after their first mission. Like we have to shutter forward in time. They've
Mm.
realized they have really good at least like mission chemistry,
Like, yeah,
but
good
they
working
still are not
chemistry, yeah.
ready to like, meet each other
Okay.
on a,
Yeah.
happy level.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But then I think if they're up for the same promotion, then
Mm.
perhaps that boss sends them on a mission where they cannot work together. They are supposed to work against each other. Like it's like only one of you is
Oh.
going to come back with this thing, and that's going to prove to me who needs it. And I think this is when we get the conflict of one
Mm.
person being in danger and someone, I don't care which one, doesn't matter if it's Boba or Kiki, but someone
Yeah.
gets like has the opportunity to get the thing and get away scot free, but the other person's gonna get hurt, and they choose to help that other person.
I think
We
it's
have
gonna
to,
be. I think it's gonna be Kiki is the one that gets in trouble. Kiki's the one that gets in danger, and Bobo is the one that has to like save them.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so
yeah.
I have a question now because usually with this show, I will be like, all right, so which character, like, who's your character in this world, and then who's mine? It's like we'll be like, all right, if this was a game, or if this was like a movie we were in, like, who would we want to play? So, do you want Boba or do you want Kiki?
Um, Great question.
Yeah.
I think I think I would go. This is so hard.
Do you want to flip a coin? I have dice. I will roll a die for it.
I'll roll a die for it.
Yeah,
I
roll a
always have
die.
dice nearby.
We'll do odds Kiki. No, I feel like that is expected is to do odds Kiki evens Bobo.
So,
So let's
okay.
reverse that.
Odds
Just
Boba, evens
odds.
Kiki.
Yes, odds is Bobo, evens are Kiki.
Evens, I'm Kiki.
Hey, okay. All right, so I got Bobo. I do think like I could work with Bobo being like this like very rigid perfectionist of like I think if they shift like they have to shift into only things that are perfect spheres, like not just
Mm-hmm.
round things in general, things that are rounded or blobby or whatever. It's gonna be something that is like a perfect sphere. So like a marble.
Wrecking ball to save Kiki in that moment.
Yes! I love that. I love that so much. Okay, that's unhinged. That is insane. That is destructive. And I'm so here for it. Okay. Oh boy.
Love that.
Oh boy, oh boy.
And that means that very possibly neither of them get that thing in the mission. They just caused a lot of collateral damage and need to like get back to the boss. And then when they're both being like chastised by their boss has to be a shapeshifter too. Can he what's like a like very chief of police vibe, like handlebar mustache, dad of 4 vibe shape? You know what I mean? Like I'm looking for Charlie from Twilight if he could only shapeshift into a shape. You know what I mean?
The funniest part about this is I know exactly what you're talking about. The funniest part is this makes sense. Oh boy. Oh god. Okay. Jesus. Is JoJo? Eric. Yeah. Aurora's here. Oh my gosh. Hello, Aurora. This episode is exactly what you expected to be. We've got. Oh my gosh. Alright, Aurora, because Aurora's here, I'm going to go ahead and give like a quick. There's not much to recap, honestly. We have created. So it's shapeshifters in a rom-com. But instead of shape-shifting into an animal of some kind, or like other people or something, they shift into actual shapes. So our characters are Bobo and Kiki. Bobo obviously shifts into things that are round. Is very, but you would think is very go with the flow and is very like mellow and chill and like adaptable about that. But no, Bobo has to shift into things that are perfectly spherical, just the most type A you can think of. Whereas KiKi is the absolute wild card and just does the weird shit, but is also very like is the very adaptable kind of person. And yeah, KiKi, I guess, shifts into things that are just sharp or specifically like triangular or specifically like
I
is there
think
certain
it would be sharp things because I
just
don't
sharp
think
in
she's
general.
ever learned how to be gentle. I
Mm,
think I think that's something that's going to come with the developing relationship with
yeah.
Bobo.
It's kind of like
Uh
seeing
yeah.
I don't know why this is a thing that I've seen like in cartoon form, but like a cactus hanging out with a balloon. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
very like that's the
exactly.
personality that you so like yeah, so KiKi has to learn how to be
That's
gentle
perfect for how we've
because
decided to like subvert those expectations, like
yeah,
just a
yeah, yeah,
calm
yeah.
floating balloon and then like this
Yeah.
thing.
But also like the calm floating balloon is incredibly fragile. Like could
Yeah,
pop at
it's
any
about to
moment.
be
Yeah.
popped. It just looks
Oh,
from the
so
outside
good.
like I'm all like spiky and
Yeah.
crazy, but really I'm like the chillest person. I'm
Yeah.
so meditative, and honestly that's probably a like the crux of Kiki's character is that
Yeah.
she is so gentle. Why does she only turn into things that are harmful? Like she wants to do better in her shifting.
Yeah.
And people are always like, yeah, meditation, just calm down. It's all in your head. And she's like, I know. Like, yeah, that's
Yes.
the problem. That
Like,
is the
okay.
problem, isn't it?
Yep. I love this. I love this so much. Okay. So, this is hilarious. I just I love this. Okay. So what shape do we think the JoJo the
Okay, so I have a suggestion.
uh please
The Sim Crystal.
just yes. Yep. Yep. You don't have to say anything else. Holy shit.
It's such an NPC shape. And
Yep.
it's like,
It's NPC shaped is crazy.
it's
I
true.
can't breathe. I can't. This is too much.
If that's too much, then I don't want to say the next thing. But if you're just joking, I definitely want to say
Say the
the
next
next
thing.
thing.
Say the next thing.
So shapeshifters in a lot of media, it's an infection. I would like them to still be getting bitten by shapes. I
I can't. Oh my god. This cannot get more unhinged. And yes, that was a challenge to you, Meadow.
Okay.
'Cause
Okay.
oh boy. My stomach hurts. I can't. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
I love a good rom com. I'm trying
It's
to
fine.
shove
I'm
every
fine.
rom com trope I
Yeah.
have
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
into
Okay.
this.
There
And
has to
I
be
do.
one. There has to be one like side character. I got bitten by a radioactive octagon, and now I shift at every stop sign.
That is my favorite thing I've ever heard. Thank you so much.
I'm pinning that.
I'm
That's
done.
so
Thanks so
funny.
much. This is a great
Yeah.
stream. I'll be
You know
leaving
what?
now. We're
That's
gonna end
it.
on a high note.
We
It
have
can't
to.
get better.
We have to end it now. There's no way I can go another like hour of this. This is too much. I can't. I can't breathe. Oh my god. Whew. Yes, Eric, to answer your question, it's so good to be back. I'm so glad my first guest back after this little mini hiatus is fucking Meadow. I'm so happy right now. Jesus. Whew. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm centered.
Yeah.
I am a professional. I know exactly what I'm doing. This is a very serious writing and world building stream. I can't say that this is a serious stream. My very second episode, I think I said the phrase "two big tops ass to ass" like 8 times. So that's
8 times.
Yeah. Oh, it's a compilation on my Instagram that I spliced together, because it was aliens that were running a carnival. So the actual traveling carnival was a spaceship that were 2 big tops ass to ass.
Okay, that makes sense. No, that makes makes more sense.
Because
but
original...
it kind of makes sense. When you say ass, do you mean like the big tops are on their side and smushed together, human centipede style?
Or if you're looking at the overlay here that I've got, there's a bunch of doodles all around the edges.
Oh, I see. Oh, and they are indeed ass to ass.
Yes. So the original idea was that, like, you know how a D8 is considered 2 pyramids ass to ass. That was the original concept for this spaceship, and then we thought the phrase 2 big tops ass to ass was really funny, so we kept saying it.
Lovely.
Yeah. So that's how that worked. All of these doodles are something in reference to an episode that I have done, to a stream I have done. Eventually I will fill up. I
cannot wait to see what you do with it.
I cannot fucking wait. I might do a cactus and a balloon. I think that's
so perfect.
I think that's really cute. That might be the overlay doodle for this episode. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, I can't. I got a stitch in my side right now. I'm dying.
Okay, cut to the next day after their botched mission where neither of them gets the thing because one of them decided to turn into a wrecking ball and hit the threat so that KiKi didn't get injured. Now they have had a moment where they're like, oh, you just gave up on,
Here's what I think. I think KiKi, and this is me putting headcanons for this character into your mouth, so you tell me if I'm on the money.
Go for it.
But I think KiKi, likes to jokingly flirt with Bobo. And I think after this moment, KiKi has nothing but that SpongeBob gloat face of you know, of you like me. And it's that.
That's
I think that's what's
you,
happening.
Didn't it?
Yeah. It's
I do think that's perfect. That is perfect.
Yeah,
I think
you like Krabby Patties, you like me. I think that's cute.
So this is not a rom-com, obviously. The movie I'm about to name drop is not a rom-com, but it has a trope that I really like that I can't remember any rom-coms using it, even though I know it has. I'm just spacing. The Parent Trap. When they wouldn't stop yelling at each other and pranking each other, and so they get put in the harmony hut and they have to get along. I want to do that with the
shape-shifting equivalent of a get-along shirt.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they just botched a huge mission. They caused a lot of collateral damage. Basically, this is not like them. Both of them were up for this promotion because separately, they do pretty well in their own fields. And then the first time they get together, they do exceedingly well, but refuse to admit it. And then the second they get a chance to split up and prove themselves, they end up saving each other. I think at this point, the boss would have to put them together in some way where he's fucking fix it. Fix it, work it out, whatever you need to do. And that's when the games come out where they're I can turn into more shapes faster than you. It becomes a drinking game. They're shifting into all these different things. They end up talking about how long they've been at this rivalry. Rom-com stuff starts. Right?
I love it.
And I want there to be someone that one of them, I don't mind who, it can be Bobo if you'd like, that they are really close to. Because if this is a rom-com action with thieves, someone has to get put in danger, and it shouldn't be them because they need to work together to save the person.
Yeah.
So I would love to have an NPC from your brain that you think would fit into this shapeshifter world.
Here's what I think, because I've been thinking about, I think it would be cool to have someone who their shape is something either feather or leaf, something feathery or leaf shaped. Don't know why, I just think that'd be cool. But I was there should be, If not get along, then why get along to shape? Yeah. So I think, but I also think that there should be a character who has a crush on one of our main two, who like doesn't like that they're getting along, doesn't like the other one, is really like jealous, right?
Yeah.
Just thinks that they're like, oh, they're not good for you, blah blah blah. Is has to be
Yeah.
someone who is the like trying to be the one to like get in the way, and
Yeah.
I think it is that person who gets like that person who actually gets in danger.
Yeah.
So in order for one of them to like, you know, defend and like say we have to save him, it has to be like a BFF, like a best friend kind of situation, or like a friend who like has that crush. So the other one is really hesitant. The other one is like, but they're a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
It's the infinity
I
sign.
don't think
Oh my god.
I don't think KiKi would think Bobo's best friend is like rude. I think they'd be like, "Oh yeah, they're so tense, so uptight." Like they like just don't really think that like they don't hate them. They don't hate
Is
anybody.
oblivious.
They're super
Yes.
chill. Yeah.
Oh no, that's
but
good.
Bobo is like
Yeah. Bobo is like it's like they think that they're my best friend, when really it's like I can tell that you're a pick me hoe. Like that's
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I think it has to be that if it's the best friend, then I assume that they're also in the shapeshifters thieves guild that we've created. So if they have like, you know, hey, I have a really big job. It's kind of under the table. I want some backup. Meet me here. But it's the night where they're like getting drunk, telling their secrets. They're getting closer. So they don't know that text, like we pan out, we see that text come in, like, give me some backup on this job. It looks like it's going sideways. And then like the next, the next day is like, oh fuck. And then we learn that they're gone and they're like, oh, well, we need to like,
so we gotta
up.
go.
Let's suit up. We gotta go. Yeah, exactly.
Dude,
so they were like this close to admitting their feelings, and then they're like, "Oh fuck," and then they have to go like work together. But at least they're over like the rival hump, and now it's like we're working together to get this done.
It's like they have this. It's they are like at a bar or something, and they have the moment where they are this close to each other. They are so close to like kissing.
Yeah,
and then it just phone
vibrates.
Yeah.
Yes.
The phone vibrates and you look down and you're like, oh no. And it's, oh, that's so good. I love this. See, now I'm starting to like get emotionally invested in this.
Yeah.
This is so
That's
fun.
why I'm like, we have to add another element here. We got to deepen this.
Yeah. Deepen Bobo and KiKi, please.
What if the first place they go is the best friend's place and that's where they learn the feelings are deeper?
Oh no.
Yeah. Not like stalker deeper, not like shrine in the closet, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
that'd be
you
funny,
can obviously tell the only pictures that are on the fridge are like the ones of them as their best friend, like, you know, theme parks and like shape-shifting championships as like younger, you know, and you're like,
like childhood besties too,
No, I think they really like you. And Boba's like, no, we're just besties. And I'm like, no, I think they really like you.
Oh, no.
You know? And then being like, oh, shit, should I step back? I should have ignored that pull last night.
No.
Clearly, they have more history. They have more, like, you know, like, KiKi's like, I was just drunk. There's no way that was real. Clearly, what they have is strong, and it's long-lasting, and it's good for them, right? So I think KiKi would be like,
so good.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Bobo is very much just like, that's just my friend. Is like so.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm sure Bobo would be like saying that, but like one quote in a yearbook would be all it takes for KiKi to be like, oh, you know, and be like, I don't want to step on that bond.
Like
I don't want to get in the way of that.
A Sharpie heart drawn around like their picture in the yearbook. God.
Yep. That's all it would take is just that one little extra thing that KiKi sees that Bobo doesn't. And she's not going to shove that down anyone's throat. She's not going to be like, no, they love you. She's going to be like, okay. Well, let's keep looking for clues. Like,
the second something happens and Bobo, like, figures out that, like, this friend is, like, into her, like, has a panic attack, you know what I mean? Like, it's something like, this wasn't a part of the plan, this isn't a part of the, this isn't perfect, this isn't, oh no, this is starting to get messy, and I don't know how to deal with messy.
What if it's like, okay, so I don't watch The Bear because I have anxiety and I used to work in a restaurant. But I have seen the edits because I'm a feral little gremlin. And you know the panic attack scene where there's like all these thoughts and then he sees... What if it's Bobo having that anxiety and be like, it's not perfect, it's messy, and then looks at KiKi, who's like turning into random shapes just to like get into higher spots to look for more clues. And I was like, well, that's not perfect, that's messy. But I think I like that. Like, you know, and then like that panic attack calms down. That slow motion wide pan of like, oh.
So good. I love them. I love the mirror. They're so good.
Anyway, look up Bobo and KiKi AO3s after this. It's not definitely not going to be me. Not me, but like, don't look it up.
That is genuinely my dream, is one day, like, some writers start listening to my channel and start being like, well, I like what you've done, I'm going to write a fan fiction based on the world that you've created. Like, that is the ultimate goal, is, like, I want to see artists draw shit based on what we talk about. I want to see writers write about what we talk about. Give me the Bobo and KiKi fan fiction, I'm begging. Please. I need
it. B and Agent K, baby.
Yes, I think. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot I have that automatically. Sorry, I looked over and I noticed my Ko-Fi thing. I was like, oh, I forgot I had that like automatic like posting up in the thing. Yeah. Oh, Aurora, I don't know if you heard about this. If you guys have or if you donate $1, I will read a little fortune off in this little paper fortune teller that I have, and then if you donate $5, I'll give you a little tarot card reading. I've already given a couple of them, and they are chaos, and they are really fun.
They're so fun!
Yeah. If you want a little tarot reading, and a tarot card, plus a little character made, that's gonna be $10 on Ko-Fi. I don't know how to promote myself. I don't know how to talk about this shit. I'm like, this exists, okay, bye.
Just make a menu that you put down in your, like, where your banners and stuff go for, like, your rules and whatnot for your channel. That way people can just scroll down and see the menu.
That's a good idea. I don't know how to, so I'm going to figure that out now.
We'll talk after, yeah.
Yeah. Bold of you to think I know how to be a streamer. That's... I don't know what I'm doing here.
Shut up, Zeb! I'm gonna faint and pass out.
I also just read that. Oh my god.
Giggling, kicking my feet, screaming, crying, throwing up. Like,
oh my god. I can't.
Just two unwell people trying to make two shapes kiss. That's all it is.
Can we make the shapes kiss?
Can those shapes kiss?
Hold on. That I'm putting in chat solely so that I can pin it, because I think that's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Okay. Good God. So what do we want the friend's name to be? So we've got JoJo, the fucking boss man, right? Our Charlie Swan boss man. We've got Bobo and KiKi, obviously. Something that is like feather, like feather or leafy type thing, like why was my first thought Fifi? That sounds like a poodle. That's a poodle.
What is it?
That's
something,
not a person's name.
Like nature sounding or bird sounding. So like something like robin or willow, or like something that comes from either of those. So like
something I think something kind of flighty is cool. Like I keep thinking, because I want to stay on the theme of like Bobo, KiKi, and JoJo. I'm like, what can we have that's another like, repetitive thing.
I think flighty, and I know two people with this legal name, Lala.
Lala. That's cute.
Yeah.
I like Lala.
Because it also kind of
something
reminds me of how when like you see a leaf or a feather fall, la
Yeah.
la
La la la la la. And I think Lala has a very like what is her fucking name? Hold on. It'll come to me and I'm mad at myself that I've forgotten. Luna Lovegood. Lala has a very Luna Lovegood
very much
type
so.
of
That's
personality.
exactly, absolutely.
Lala is a crystal girly, 100%. Lala is the crystal girly.
Yeah. And you know what? I know that we said that Lala doesn't like KiKi, and I'm cool to stick to that. But I don't think she's mean.
No,
you know what I mean?
I don't think. I think
she's not mean. She's just like. It's giving Eponine from Les Mis. Like it's giving unrequited yearning, but not in a way that she's like, mean. I'm gonna slash your tires.
Like my original thought was that it was gonna be like a sabotage, like, oh, I wanna like try and break these two up. But I think no, now that we've come up with like her personality more, I think Lala is very just like, oh, like it's okay if you want to go date her instead. Yeah. I do also appreciate that we've given all of them she, her pronouns so far. So like this is just we love
Why would a man
lesbians, be there? Like oh, the boss. The boss is the man, and he is the one like token male character.
Can I say, because it's JoJo, can it be that his first name is like Joe, like Joe, and his last name is Joe, like Jo?
Yes.
Like his name is like.
Yeah,
you know,
it's not JoJo because Bobo, KiKi, and Lala, those are all their actual just first names, but JoJo is Joe, like Mr. Joe. Yeah. Oh my god. No, I love that. Shifting sapphic shapes. That I'm gonna put
that's the name.
Yeah,
that's the
episode name. That's gonna be the YouTube video name. That's great.
So good.
I can't say what I was thinking. That's a bad thing. That's an inside thought, Savannah. Okay. I love the idea of shifting sapphic shapes. That's awesome. And I do love the fact that we have made messy lesbians, because who doesn't love a messy lesbian, right?
Correct.
Oh boy.
Thirsty for Lesbians is one of my favorite games of all time.
I did just have an idea, but something completely not related to the stream, so Meadow will talk in a second after the stream. Okay. I also kind of want to make a character that is, weirdly enough, that is like a spiral shape. I think having a spring spirally type of shape would be cool.
I think having that be like the person who is kind of like the Monsters Inc. guy, Randall. You know, so like also in the Thieves Guild, but it's like, fuck both of these guys. I deserve all the accolades.
Yes.
I'm the one that'll do whatever it takes. You know, like someone who is gunning for the position no matter who's in it and doesn't really care about Bobo and KiKi. It's like, I'll do whatever.
Yeah. See, now I gotta think of another good like repetitive syllable type of name for that. But I think like my brain works in weird ways. So because I'm thinking very like like
so it's not repetition and it's not spiral, but like zigzag would be fun.
No, zigzag is good. I like zigzag. Zigzag is fun. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna put in chat really quick.
Oh, the ads are
ads. I'm so sorry. I've got to figure out my time for I gotta figure out like my settings for the ads and how to do that. Yeah, zigzag. So I'm gonna put in what we've got. Bobo, KiKi. I'm just putting the names of all of the characters that we've made so far.
Yeah.
JoJo.
Bobo, KiKi, Lala, JoJo, and Zigzag.
Zigzag. And I feel like that makes a lot of sense for Zigzag to have a name that like kind of subverts the naming convention that we've gotten so far, because he is gonna be plot twist. Zigzag and Lala end up together in the end.
Oh my god, I had an idea.
Because he
What if while this rom-com is happening,
You're
right?
back from ads. Thank you. Thank God. All right.
It doesn't have to be, we don't have to make this a movie if it's a show, right? So
Ooh,
what if
yeah.
while this is happening, we are getting that Lala that Zigzag had a hand in it. He may not be the mastermind, but like had a hand in that because he was like, if I save Lala, clearly I'll get the promotion. So let me help, let me nudge this along. But then when like goes into like, I guess check on whoever he's working with or whatever, starts falling for Lala.
Oh, that's cute.
That'd be so cute.
But I think because Zigzag like is the like villainous, Zigzag is gonna be the one who has the like the like mean, quote unquote mean.
Oh yeah.
Is more of like the villain in this. Finds out.
But I love a redemption arc. I can't resist a redemption arc.
Finds out that Lala is interested in Bobo, like has like feelings for Bobo. Like that just fuels him not liking Bobo, like even more.
Yep.
Like
even
more. So I
think it's very clear to Zigzag that Lala likes Bobo. And, you know, I don't think that's ever really bothered him. I think maybe they were like, oh, yeah, she's the cutest girl in the office to me. But, like, it never really went beyond that. And then once she was, like, taken because of him, and, like, he was like, oh, she's suffering. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. This feels bad. I should fix this. You know, like
I should fix this.
Yeah.
I made it bad. Yeah. So
I have an idea of someone coming in with a, like, if he's a spiral, right? I feel like he like spirals in kind of like a snake, and sees the conditions they have her in, and then immediately, like, he doesn't make any contact with her, she doesn't see him, he sees her through like some 2-pane glass window or whatever, and all we see behind the glass as she's like this, like sad that she's been kidnapped, obviously. He's behind the glass like, where are her pillows? Why is she not being fed? Get her a good shower. Like, he's like yelling at the bad guys he worked with to get her kidnapped because they're not treating like, her well enough.
He's like, get her this, that, and the other. Her favorite color is whatever.
Yes.
Give her favorite snack.
And clearly he doesn't know what that means. So this would be the enemies to lovers once it's revealed the part that Zigzag had in it. But Bobo and KiKi are just rivals to lovers. And I think that works.
What a great subplot. Really well. I'm so here for that subplot. Oh my god, I love it so much. This is such a fun story already. I love it. Okay, so let's start figuring out like the world now that we've got like so much plot and like character.
Yeah.
Created.
Absolutely.
So let's start figuring out the world itself. Like, what exactly is the shapeshifter's goal? Like, is everybody a shapeshifter? Does everyone have their own thing? Or is it just this that they're in?
I think it's the exact same, because Pixar and Disney, they only know how to do allegory if it's beating you in the face with it. So I do think it's exactly like werewolves. So we don't know they exist. That's why there's like an underground thieves guild of shifters, like, but I do think it would be fun because it looks Pixar-y in my head for it to be like that new, like, pastel beautiful colors and all of these people, but then all of the animals are shapes. That, like, it makes sense to get bitten by one, you know, like it would be like, instead of having a pet dog in the park, you see people walking their cubes, and you see people like bird watching, but it's just like flying V's, like, you know, like, it's like, I think that's so Pixar coded.
That's so fun.
It's like, if the natural world is shape, then that makes sense that they would get bitten and turned. It would make sense that not everybody knows about it and stuff like that.
Yeah. I love this so much. Also, I said, let's start building the world, and Eric goes Sweden.
That's the only world we need. Is one country all world time.
Sweden. You're right.
I would miss hot sauce. If all we had was Sweden, I would miss hot sauce.
I was taking a drink, Meadow. Why is Meadow trying to
I know they don't be putting the hot sauce on none of those schnitzels. I know it. Sauce your schnitzels, you cowards.
This entire episode is solely clip material for Instagram.
God, please no.
Oh boy. Furry Combat Wombat, what did you walk in on? Well, let me fucking tell you. Here's what you walked in on. So we are creating a world here. We're doing some stretch. Thank you, Mika.
Thank you.
So here's what we do. So I've got a lot of different prompts. We get a theme and a tone, and we have to do some world building based off of the tone and off of the prompts that we drew. The prompts that we have are shapeshifters and a rom-com. Now, our two main characters are, in fact, shapeshifters. Hydrate. Meadow, don't talk when I'm drinking water, because I'll die. Meadow's too funny. Meadow's trying to kill me. So our two main characters are, in fact, shapeshifters. But do they shift into animals or anything normal like that? No, they shift into actual shapes. So the two main characters are Bobo and KiKi. Bobo obviously shifts into things that are round, but very specifically, Bobo is a perfectionist and must shift into things that are perfectly spherical, perfectly circular every time. Whereas KiKi will just take anything sharp, anything that you can get pokey with it. It's gotta be, KiKi is the wild card here, and I love that for her. They are rivals trying to gun for the same promotion in a thieves guild of shapeshifters. So there's so many layers to this, and I'm trying to figure out how to condense all of this. And have the rom-com be between two people, but the shapeshifter be a third. Often as a coffee mug, a fly on the wall, neither human knows that they are in a throuple. Yo!
So funny.
That's fun. Oh, that's good. I love so that. Oh boy. Neither of them know they're in a throuple. That's excellent. I'm here for that. So what we've created is I'm realizing there's so many layers.
It should be called Polycube. Sorry. Okay.
What the fuck? I can't. My stomach hurts. I can't survive. I'm not gonna survive. Oh boy. I can't. Okay. We're fine. I'm fine. This is fine. Okay, I can do this. So we've got, this is also a cartoon world. This is a Pixar movie that we've created. It is a cartoon world where all of the animals in the world are actually just sentient shapes. So we've got, like, people are walking their cubes, or go, quote-unquote, bird watching, but they're, like, triangle watching. This is insane. This is the most... Yes, a Pixar TV show called Shifting Sapphic Shapes. That's a tongue twister.
I don't think Disney would let us put sapphic in there, but they would say something like, misshapen, coming this fall. And I'd be like, girl...
Meadow!
I'm sorry, I didn't know you were drinking water. I'm so sorry. This is what happens when you don't give me even one single rail.
Listen. I love Shifting Sapphic Shapes, but I'm changing the name. It is called Misshapen. The name of this episode is 1,000% Misshapen. A shapeshifter fixes my parents' marriage by pretending to be both of them, the hottest new manga.
It's like Mrs. Doubtfire, but harder.
Oh my god. I can't breathe.
Funny.
I can't breathe. This is insane. I'm so happy here. What has happened? What happened here? This is... I'm gonna die. Meadow, this is your show. I'm leaving
what
this
you
to you.
asked. This is what you asked for when you brought me on the show, and I was like, I have no idea what's about to happen. You're like, that's cute, and I was like, I have no idea what's about to happen. Like, that was a threat.
Listen, Meadow, I did tell you.
On the way here.
I did tell you. I also don't know what's gonna happen. Like,
yeah.
I did.
What a wild ride we've been on.
The last episode I did, the last stream was with Casper, the MB ghost, and
I love Casper so much. I need this to go on record.
Too.
I love Casper.
Listen. I will look directly into my camera. We fucking love Casper. Please go watch the VOD of the last episode if you haven't seen it. It will be up on YouTube soon. I just am behind on updating that because I've been dealing with other shit.
Heard. Same. I'm like 3 episodes behind uploading my own campaign.
It's rough. It's rough out here. But the prompt we got were vampires. We made a family of werewolves. Like, none of our actual characters were vampires. We made the vampires the enemy.
Love.
Like, we just made them, like... We're like, how do we incorporate vampires? This is a post-apocalyptic world where the vampires win and take over Earth. And that's it.
That works. It's not like vampires. It's vampires!
Yes, exactly. So our characters, the entire, like, the actual, like, PCs for this story that we made were werewolves. Which was a lot of fun, actually. I highly recommend. Session 0 for my D&D campaign got delayed, so my writing juices are still flowing. Hell yeah! Well, honestly, look, you came to the right stream if you're in, like, creative writing juices are flowing kind of mode, because that's literally the point of this entire stream. That's why we're here. I'm here for the chaos. Yes, Matt. 100%, and chaos there will be because Meadow is here. If I die on stream, I'm leaving this stream to Meadow. Like, this is yours now.
Have you seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where that one like weasel laughs himself into heaven?
Yes.
Even though he was a terrible person his whole life, he just goes straight up.
Yep. That is me. That is 100%. That's going to happen to me tonight. That's.
Can't wait.
Oh boy. Okay, breathe, Savannah. Breathe.
Okay, so we have 2 shape-shifting spies,
yes.
And by shape-shifting, we mean they shift into shapes. We have Bobo, we have KiKi, they're super thieves. They hate each other? No. They work together? Maybe. They protect each other. They gain feelings. They're confused about these feelings. Lo and behold, their best friend Lala has had feelings for Bobo the whole time. Oh no, before Lala can confront them on that, they are kidnapped by Zigzag, the spiral shape-shifting usurper who ends up falling in love with Lala because of her sweet, lovable nature. And where are we now? What's happening? Sorry, this is a fever dream. What's going on?
I don't know where we're at right now.
Okay, so also, if we are following both plot lines...
Eric goes, and that's just season 1.
Yeah, at the end of season 1, we realize that Lala has been kidnapped, which is why we branch off into season 2 of like that subplot of they're enemies to lovers.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, I'm talking super slow burn. Like, the first 3 to 4 episodes of season 1 is Bobo and KiKi going on various missions, being like, get out of the way, you're ruining it! You know, like, rivaling.
Yes.
And then that big mission is where they realize they work really well together, and there's a synergy there, and it's almost too natural. And the chemistry is easy and not forced when they aren't forcing the opposite of chemistry. Which is what? What's the opposite of chemistry?
The opposite of chemistry. I don't know, but Kelly earlier did say, wouldn't you mean that they have geometry, which I think is fucking
And it's
hilarious.
True. Yes, absolutely. And
hi,
I
Jennifer.
Will rephrase.
Hello, Jennifer. I see you have just arrived in chat. This is one of, if not the most unhinged episodes I've ever had. And I'm so here for it. Oh God, yes, it's great. This is too much.
The opposite of chemistry is nonchalance, like complete indifference.
Ooh, yeah. You're right. Okay.
So we finished season 1 with Bobo and Kiki almost kissing drunkenly after they were like sent off to go get along by their boss because they were literally causing collateral damage out on missions at this point. So they almost kiss after having like a fun shape shifting drunk competition, but then they figure out Lala has been kidnapped, in over her head, gone. So season 2, we pick up on Lala and her surroundings, her captivity. And Zigzag comes in, revealing that he orchestrated it, and starts yelling at all the people that he's working with to make her accommodations more comfortable. As a redemption arc, because we haven't gotten into redemption yet, he just showed up and is like, "Why are you treating her this bad?"
Yeah.
Where would you like to see the next step? Like before revealing anything about how Zigzag is feeling, at least outwardly, like what would be the next step in an enemies to lovers of shapes?
Well, if Zigzag is a double agent, Zigzag works for this thieves guild, but also starts working for the enemy, or is like in a position of like power for the enemy too.
I don't think there is an enemy. Like I think he did this to get the promotion.
Oh, so like orchestrated and staged, like basically created an enemy, a fake enemy, to stage
that
this.
He could then defeat, and not only save Lala, impressing Lala, but also getting the promotion by getting something done that Bobo and Kiki can't do without fighting and bickering, you know? So it's like it's all about that Game of Thrones move for the powerful position that Zigzag is always working towards. So I think there is a big bad. I just don't think the big bad is involved with Lala's kidnapping.
Combat Wombat says, "Isn't this the plot of Megamind?"
It has been so long since I've seen Megamind that I don't remember.
I think it might be.
I don't know what happened to Tina Fey. I just know she was a newscaster.
Yep.
I think
it's been years, but I think it might be. That's so good.
All I remember is, and I love you, random citizen.
Yep.
That's all.
I think that actually there should be like revealing like something out Zigzag as being the reason that Lala was like kidnapped. And like before he can like really admit how he feels about Lala. Yes. So one of these days, okay. Please continue.
I had a brilliant idea, like a That's So Raven vision. May I share it with you?
I saw that. I saw the moment. So yes, 100%. Please do. Continue.
Incredible. Yes. So, what if Lala, feeling Bobo distancing himself as this unrequited love / best friendship, was like, okay, he's always on missions with Kiki. I'll find a mission. And she's not getting assigned anything. She's really low level. So what if she takes over the mission for the person that Zigzag meant to get kidnapped? Like, what if she was like, oh, I really need this. Could I maybe do it? And then she's like, oh, yeah, sure. I wanted to go on vacation with my family anyway. And it's like some intern, but it ends up being Lala that he kidnapped. So that's why when he comes in and sees her condition.
It wasn't, yes. So
it was never supposed to be Lala.
Her and and that's why he's so upset about how like shitty she's being treated.
Exactly.
Is because no, she needs this, that, and the other. Like she needs like pillows and her favorite fucking. I was about to say K-pop artist. My fucking.
So for season 2, I need one more NPC, and the NPC I need is a henchman. Thank you, chat. We need a henchman who spills the beans to Lala on accident at some point, like coming in to feed her, like give her her like food tray, you know, or whatever.
Yes.
Or like he's like, they said you liked these books, so I have to drop these fucking books off to you. You know what I mean? Like something. Yeah. We need a henchman who is actually very lovable, but just like is not very good at the job.
It's a himbo.
Himbo. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. What shape is a himbo?
Blob.
Oh, I was gonna say rectangular.
What if we do trapezoid? Because that's
Yes.
like...
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
they're not a shifter?
I
That's
have
so
to
funny.
Google a trapezoid now.
It's the hut. You can't out hut the hut. You can't out pizza the hut.
Yes. Yeah. Would it be like an upside down trapezoid? Because he's got the like.
Yeah, the big shoulders and the tiny waist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trapezoid.
Okay, he fully. Yes, 100%. I love Zeb so much. You say himbo, and I immediately think of Johnny. Correct.
What is Flatland? Because no, I'm not making any references. I'm just following my heart and my love of tropes. So I don't know what Flatland is, but if you tell me...
What is
then
Flatlands? Wait, who says something about...
No
Flatland.
idea.
Oh, Flatland references. Hold on, I'm Googling.
Let's Google it, because I have no idea what we're talking about. This is a
Flatland.
fever dream. This is all coming to me organically.
That is the
not
point.
A flex.
Listen to me. That is the point. Like, I need to get, like, serious for a hot second. I created this stream and this channel specifically in mind with the idea of, like, I want to create a space where just a couple of hours we can have unhinged, uninhibited creative time and just let literally any creative thought, like, come to mind. Like, I love in improv when you're doing, like, plot, the phrase is like yes and, but for me, I prefer the ooh what if, the hear me out, you know, the like, you know, what if they shifted into actual shapes? What if all the animals were just shapes, you know? Or like, yeah, what if we turn messy lesbians into shapeshift into Bobo and KiKi? So yeah, hear me out has a different connotation these days. I feel like I can make hear me out a thing in this one. Like, I feel like there's a couple of characters in this story already that would go onto someone's hear me out cakes. You know what I mean?
Zigzag.
Exactly. Literally,
I love a redemption arc. If there's someone to be redeemed, I will date them through that arc. I will absolutely
love a redemption arc. Oh boy.
Did you get another Ko-Fi donation? I thought I saw one earlier.
No,
you might have
it wasn't.
Another
Did I get a donation? I think it was just a reminder that the page is up. Oh, so there has been some new people in chat though, so I will explain. So in the chat you'll see that you can find a Ko-Fi page. I have just opened up my Ko-Fi for the first time, and we do have some donation rewards as well. So if you want to go ahead and go into and donate anything to the Ko-Fi, if you donate $1, I will read your fortune out of this paper little thingy, which I have not had a chance to read yet. And I really like the fortunes that are inside. So if you guys want to see what's in here, it's $1. For $5, I am doing 1-card tarot readings out of my D&D tarot deck, and then for $10, I still give you the 1-card tarot reading, but I also, on the spot, will make up a very quick little character based off of the card that I give you. So keep that in mind. If you guys want to help me out, all of the money is going towards fixing my car, because I crashed my car a couple weeks ago, and that's upsetting. Oh my gosh, Promethean, hello! How you doing, buddy? Oh my gosh. This has been an unhinged episode, so I hope you're ready for chaos hanging out here.
I properly hinged it before we started, so I resent that accusation.
You made the hinge out of silly putty.
You gave me no rails!
And I did it on purpose. I did it for this. No, Jennifer, I was not hurt in the accident, thank God. But my car was. And so it is going to cost a pretty penny to fix it. And so that's why I'm raising money to hopefully go towards some car repairs and car parts and stuff. So if you guys want I was trying to come. Hey now.
I just had another idea.
By donating to me, please. If you want to donate, do it, but only if you can afford it. I beg of you. Yes, hit me with it, Meadow. What do you got?
I have an idea, because someone in chat, I'm not sure who it was, so I'm so sorry, said that, mentioned that maybe the henchman shouldn't be a shifter, but I love the himbo shape. So what if in season 2, we get introduced to a human non-shifter detective who's trying to bust all of these heists that these shape-shifting thieves have been doing and is tracking, like, hot on their tail.
Oh, I love that. Okay, new donation. Thank you so much. I got... What the fuck is happening? I'm gonna cry. You guys, I was expecting people to donate like $10 maximum.
I told you gotta get them tiers in there.
I gotta get higher tiers. Okay, so thank you. You donated $35, so you can get 3 tarot readings, if you would like. So that's 4 tarot readings, but 3 characters to go with the tarot readings if you want that. But wild. Okay, that's nuts. This is crazy to me because I was literally just expecting, like, my tiers were at $5.10.
Yeah.
You people are crazy and I love you all. I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling some tarot cards real quick.
Sure.
While we do that, you were talking about how Himbo is we're introducing a new character that is going to be a non-shifter. Yes.
Yeah.
One, I want to who was it? Who was it that donated? Eric. Eric, was this you? Eric. Eric, what are you doing to me? My cards are falling. This is what you people have done to me. Look at this. I'm stressed.
Love.
I love you. This is listen, Promethean was the one who fucking made me cry during my affiliate stream because he was the one who decided to donate this sub. So now I've got, y'all are donating so much and it's going on.
You deserve it.
I just want to fix my baby. I love my car so much. She's a white Nissan Cube and her name is the Sugar Cube. And I love her.
Help us get Shug back on the road.
Okay, so you donated $35 because you wanted the $1 tier. The fortunes
That's so
are
kind.
$1. Do you want 35 fortunes? That's insane. I love it. Okay, I will actually, Meadow, I will give you a fortune because I do want to read these.
I would love that.
Pick a color.
I gotta choose my favorite color. We're going red.
All right. R-E-D. So the inside here we've got, so on the inside, the options are Beholder, Kraken, Werewolf, or Vampire.
We gotta go werewolf because we're doing the werewolf
true,
allegory in this story. So I'm going werewolf.
Okay. W-E-R-E-W-O-L-F. And we're back to the same thing. Do you want to do the werewolf one?
What were the other ones again?
Vampire, werewolf, Kraken, or Beholder.
Yeah, I'm sticking to my guns. I'm going werewolf again.
We're going werewolf. Okay. Go howl at the moon.
Okay.
Yeah. Right now.
I do that all the time. So that's
honestly, me too.
Literally, it just feels really good. You gotta go howl sometimes. I recommend it to everybody.
Now, not all of them are specific to the creature that is in here. So the other creatures that are in here on the other side are Basilisk, Bigfoot, Dragon, and Hydra. Some of them are just, like, other things. Goddamn ads. Okay. Cool. Well, while we're doing ads, I am going to give another fortune just because I can. Because we're taking a little break from the world building. Pick another color.
Okay. I will go green this time. My second favorite color.
Kreen. And we're back to the same
Kraken.
Animals. Kraken. Kraken. I need to figure out how many letters are in
We're
this.
We're 2Ks.
It's
2 Ks in the middle of Kraken.
Is it? Alright, well then we're going to go this way. So now I got Basilisk, Hydra, Bigfoot, or Dragon.
Oh, I'm thinking the whiskey. It is 1K in the...
Well, you know what?
It's 2K in the whiskey and 1 in the mythology.
Oh.
Anyway, you see where my priorities lie.
Love that.
Go Bigfoot. I'm in the
Bigfoot.
mountains. I'm a southern gal. Let's go Bigfoot.
Again, you got another one that is very close to the creature that is in here, and it just says, go run away to the woods.
Listen, my specific type of neurodivergence encourages my inner child to elope, which means run away at any given opportunity.
Yes.
So you ain't got to tell me to do nothing. I'll do that.
Yes! I love it. All right. I guess if anybody else wants a fortune, I'll do like 5 fortunes, and then I'll start pulling tarot cards. So... Eric, if you want to pick a color and then a creature, because Eric was the one who donated, I'll do that. Here, pick a color first. I got pink, blue, green, and purple. And I'll just wait for his response. Just do a fortune for each guest. Oh, God. Okay, blue. B-L-U-E. Yeah, beholder, kraken, vampire, or werewolf. Pick one. Oh boy, this. I am surprised I remembered how to fold one of these. All right, B-E-H-O-L-D-E-R. We're back in the beginning. Beholder, kraken, werewolf, or vampire. We have already read the werewolf fortune, so if you want to pick one of the others, go for it. Vampire. Okay, what do we got for vampire? I can't remember what I wrote in some of these. Oh, be gay, do crime. It would make sense for vampire to have be gay, do crime. So that's your fortune, is be gay, do crime. I'm going to put that. If you want to do another one, let me know. I will go ahead and start pulling some tarot cards for you, Eric, as well. Okay. So this is... I'm going to start trying to talk about, like, back to our world that we're creating here with Bobo and KiKi. Gotta pick, like, 3 cards, I think. Okay. Oh, shit. I got some good ones. This is... I didn't realize that this was gonna get as unhinged as it did, and I don't mean the actual story. I was fully expecting this. I was thinking the Ko-Fi thing. I wasn't expecting this. I need to figure out how to properly put my tears at things. Alright. So first card here is the Ace of Charisma.
Ooh.
I love... Can we just take a moment to appreciate the artwork of this deck, please? Like,
gorge.
How gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Okay. The Ace of Charisma reads, a new opportunity and a time for manifestation and abundance. The prompt says a mysterious order of assassins begins to hunt down a member of the party. The mysterious order of assassins are our shapeshifters. And the member of the party that we are hunting down is actually, secretly one of our shapeshifters that the rest of the party does not know about. The rest of the party does not know that they are a shapeshifter. We're trying to track them down. That's your character for that one. And I tried to keep it on topic. Am I going to do that for the other 2 cards? We'll see. 7 of Intelligence. Focus. There we go. Beautiful. 7 of Intelligence says, how we play games, hide our real selves, and mask our true intentions out of fear or hurt. The prompt reads, a doppelganger has infiltrated the king's court, and the king seeks someone who can root him out. You're hunting Zigzag! Oh my god, Zigzag is a kobold. He would be, honestly. That feels very Randall energy, if I'm being so honest. Yeah, Randall feels kobold-ish, kobold-esque. For 7 of Intelligence, a doppelganger has infiltrated the king's court, and the king seeks someone who can root him out. I think your character for this particular card is actually the doppelganger. And you're only there to get closer to the king because he is actually your long-lost brother, and he was adopted as a baby, but he does not know it. So you are in search of your long-lost brother, who is the king, and you're the doppelganger now. That works for me. There's a lot of charisma going on this today. I feel like I've drawn like 4 or 5 charisma cards, because the next one is the 4 of charisma. Focus. There we
There's
go.
just a lot of Riz in this rom-com, that's all.
This yeah, there's so much. It is, yeah, you're right. Four of Riz. Yeah. The four of charisma, be careful or being careful with finances while not falling into fear or greed. And the prompt says a dwarf claims to have discovered a vein of mithril in his mine, but now monsters have moved in and he needs help reclaiming it. Your character in this is one of the monsters. And he's not actually there for the mithril. He's there because he wants to be your friend. So
Cute.
Your character is the monster who's not there for the mithril. He's there because, or you're there because you want to make new friends, and the dwarf ends up becoming your friend. That's your story. That's your character. Oh, that's okay. So I probably should have warned you guys when I started doing tarot readings. My cards don't fucking miss. They really don't, and that's a real thing. If you guys follow Aaron My Laundry, a real thing that I will do is every now and again we'll go into Aaron My Laundry's like chat while they're streaming, and I will just do these tarot readings like in chat because it's fun. Every single person I have drawn a card for, across the board, and I've done this so many different times, the cards are like crazy actually accurate to their life. They're like actually really relevant. My cards don't fucking miss. It's weird, but it happens. I don't know why that is. But these cards they really like when I do readings either in someone's like stream chat or just on stream. Yeah. They don't miss. They really don't. They really don't. You need to do a 3-card draw for 25. Oh, that's smart. I actually like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that. I will start adding tiers. Y'all are, I wasn't expecting this. Now I got cards jumping out at me. I think this card is supposed to be for me, because sometimes when you shuffle cards and this is an interesting little tarot lesson for me, when I'm like shuffling the deck, if a card like will jump out, that's something I like pay attention to. So I'm going to think that this card I just drew is just trying to talk to me specifically and be like, hey bitch. So if y'all guys want to know what a tarot reading for myself is like, I've got the Page of Charisma. Again, with the Riz. I got strong Riz vibes in this in this stream. It reads, getting into action and rekindling a sense of adventure with even the small things, realize what isn't working. Okay, that's loud. Keep your voice down. Okay, yeah, happens every time. So, now that we got that out of the way, thank you, Meadow, for listening to that insanity. Do we have... So, now I have questions thinking about the... yeah, it does track for me. Trying to get back on track with our shape-shifting story right now. We've got so much, like, lore and already layers of, like, world building, too, on top of it. But I want to start asking, like, bigger outside of the actual shapeshifters. Are there people, like, normal people who know that shapeshifters exist, like, normal human people? Is there, like, are there people who, like, kind of, like, hunt for them? Is it a dangerous thing? Are there, like, monster hunters that go after these shapeshifters? Because I think that would be interesting if there was a non-shifter person, like, in the story. This is, like, season 3 shit, in my opinion, of, like, we introduce, like, a non-shifter into the shifter, like, guild somehow, or, like, a henchman of someone who, like, secretly their subplot comes out in, like, season 3 of, like, they're actually from, like, hunters, like, people who, like, go after them.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
I think like, it could parallel season 2 if we are sending a human detective after them, though.
Yes. Yeah. It could be. I don't know. My chair is squeaky. I don't know. I think there would be. What if a specific. What if a specific ND allows you to see them and, like, comprehend? Okay, so, like, allows you to actually, like, certain people can look around and see these different shapes and see these different objects and tell if someone is a, like, shifter, if that is a shifted person versus just an item. So, like, if someone shifts into, like, you know, a bouncy
So
ball.
this would be like gear for the monster hunter.
Yes. Yeah.
Because that couldn't be just like commercially available if the world doesn't know they exist.
Oh, no, I think he means ND, like a certain neurodivergence. Like, there's certain types of people who can see them.
Oh, that's I'm cool with that. Hell yeah.
Because ADHD bitches can hear electricity. You're right. We can.
It's true.
It's weird.
And I hate, well, it's not electricity. It's a certain type of frequency from certain fluorescent bulbs.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yes, yeah. It is, we hear fluorescence, which is nuts.
Literally, yes.
But yes. That's good. That's fun. You can tell that a shape is a living shifter because the shifters are incapable of making imperfect shapes. A perfect circle. Oh, yeah, because inanimate objects are incapable of making perfect shapes. So a perfect circle is a smoking gun. So Bobo shifting into perfectly spherical things freaks people out because there's no way to make a perfect sphere as an inanimate object. That's cool. I like that. Yeah.
I guess it would only freak out the monster hunters. Again, since the world doesn't know that they exist.
Yeah.
And if I were to see a non-perfect circle in real life, I wouldn't know that it was non-perfect.
Yeah, right.
But I do think anyone who had been like raised in that culture would be like, there's something too good about that.
Yeah, like almost uncanny valley, like it is too perfect, it is too, like, too symmetrical, it is too something. That's interesting.
And I don't know if it would be, how do you feel about it not being a henchman? Because I don't think a thieves guild would let, like, of only shifters would let in a non-shifter.
See,
what if it is the child of someone, like, you know, raised monster hunter, but like they are a shifter. Maybe they were cast out from their community for being bitten and turned, not something that was up to them. Yeah. But they're like, I can prove that I deserve to be here. I can prove I'm still one of you. I'm not one of them. I'll go hunt them right now, you know, and like is off doing this to prove themselves.
But that is that would be a thing that, do shifters have a true form? So in this, shifters are turned, like they're werewolves. So this is where the layers of world building comes in, is because we've got this is a world where like the animals in this world are actually shapes. So specifically one thing that Meadow said that cracked me up was this is a world where like people are out walking their cubes and like your pet cube is barking at people.
I think it would be fun for birds to be thirds, and they're like a third of a circle, you know, because that's kind of how they fly, like waka waka waka. So like thirds and third watching.
Pac-Man in the world.
Yeah, like they're missing a third. You know,
isn't this a Shel Silverstein poem? I feel like this is a.
Do you mean that rolling cheese thing?
I think so. I think this is Shel Silverstein's poem that is about like Pac-Man looking shape who's looking for their like missing piece and is like a little pie piece.
Yeah.
That's the amount of like references and inspirations that we have taken from or for this story, for this world, is nuts. And I feel like I need to try and like compile a list of all of the references we've made this episode of like, okay,
all of them have been unintentional.
yeah we've got Parent Trap, we've got Some Fruits Basket, Flatland I think is something that someone said, Megamind, oops, all references. I can't really say that most episodes are, because a lot of episodes I've been like, oh, this is from like K-dramas, or this is from this one.
That's how things get built. Like rom-coms are made up of, like, rom-coms bones are just tropes and cliches.
Oh yeah.
like that's all they are, just washing them up.
We've had other episodes that are very much like, oh yeah, we just take like tropes or like references to other things. Rom-coms specifically are like, if you're not making references or like tropes taken from other things, I don't think it would work. Only rich people can afford triangles and squares. Common folk can only afford shaped pets with large number of sides, like a centagon, a milligon. Society has fewer sides as cleaner. They view fewer sides as cleaner. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. So like the upper elite, like the upper class have like
President
minimalist.
Tryhard, a perfect pyramid.
God damn it. Yup. Yup. You're right. Oh my god, Meadow.
That'd be so fun. Pixar would
Yeah.
have a ball with this. Not to, no puns intended. Pixar would have a good time with this.
Yep. Oh my god, this is so much is happening.
The
Okay.
richest person in the world, whoever they may be, is just a line.
Has a line. Yeah, I was thinking
Has
the
a
same thing,
line.
just has a straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah.
No sides, just points.
Yep.
Point A or point B.
I love this. I feel like I could. This is interesting because I feel like I could see this as, like, thinking about the world and thinking about, like, the story as a whole. I feel like this could be, like, one, I see it mostly as, like, a cartoon, like a Disney cartoon or something.
Yeah.
But, like, the amount of campaign potential, like, TTRPG potential that this has, like, I feel
I'll write
like
it. I write
the
games
shapes
for a
are-
living. I'll write it.
I feel like your shape or like shapes could be determined based on like you roll a die and like how many, like the number that you got is how many sides your companion has or something like that. Like crazy shit like that. I feel like would.
I'll write it. I'll write it tonight. I have nothing to do until 2 a.m. I'll write it right now.
Misshapen the TTRPG.
Misshapen the TTRPG. If you think I won't, you think I'm fucking joking.
No,
and
I don't.
Not.
That's the greatest thing about this is I don't think you're kidding. I really think that you're.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm being so serious.
I will listen. I will host that. I will host that actual play on Not Quite Novelists because
literally opening up my notes right now.
My whole brand is hand drawn. Like I will start drawing shapes. I will start drawing shapes as pets. I will draw a cube with legs. Like I'll make it happen. Misshapen sounds like a game about body dysmorphia. Jesus Christ.
This one's gonna be about body euphoria because you can be any shape you want.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, so good. That's this is too much. Okay. So we having nothing to do is serious vampire energy. Yes, it is. You're correct. Don't smile like that. Because I believe you. I think it's right.
I'm beating the allegations. I don't know what you're talking about.
Doubt. Highly doubt from everybody. Okay. On that note, we are coming up on time. We are coming up on about the 2-hour mark. As sad as it may be, I don't want to because this is fucking hilarious. I'm enjoying every second of this. Let's give, you know what, your unhinged recap earlier when you were just like, okay, we've got Bobo and KiKi and they're together. That was hilarious. And I want you to do it again. So would you mind giving us the little recap of what we've created tonight? And I will try and find something for us to raid to.
Yeah.
Give us the movie trailer voice, the in a world where, yeah.
Okay.
I believe in you.
In a world where shapes are king. Boom, 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 boom. You see little cubes being walked in the cube park. You see our little thirds in the sky, a flock of thirds. And the trailer comes back. There are beings more monstrous than you can imagine. And then you see someone in a back alley running and then like falling into trash and like doing the back scoot, and there's like a looming shadow that looks huge, and then when it pans in like the Pixar way, you just see like a really big star shape getting mugged by a star. Is so funny. Anyway,
insane. You're right, but that's insane.
Yeah,
That is
and then
KiKi
they get, and then
energy
we,
for sure.
yeah,
That is,
we
yeah.
dive underground into like Thieves Guild, where you're passing different shapes who have to like knock in a door. Oh, you don't have to knock on a door in a certain way. That's not going to happen. Instead, it is those like 3-year-old toddler peg games where you have to make yourself the right shape to go in the door.
A
Do you know what
light
I
bright?
mean? Yeah,
Yes!
you have to be the right shape to get in the
Yeah.
door. So we see into the Thieves Guild. It's very Baldur's Gate 3, like in the sewers type of Thieves Guild, where all these people are like turning themselves into super sharp shapes and then throwing themselves at boards to practice. There's people who's like mid shift slipping their hand into a pocket stealing. You realize this is the Thieves Guild. And then we center in on Bobo and KiKi having an arm wrestling contest as they're like struggling. You see them do a bunch of different action scenes, two rivals trying to steal something. We don't know. Two rivals. They clash, obviously. They start to realize that they actually work really well together. And in that, we see them in Captain JoJo's office, who tells them that they need to get their shit together or they're out of the guild. They need to start working together, not against each other. We see flashes of tension, of protective stances, of like Bobo turning into a wrecking ball to smash into the person in front of KiKi who's about to steal something. You see longing looks of unrequited love from Lala, who can turn into like feathers and leaves and like very light floating shapes from the background. And then Zigzag, who in human form is like a huge dude. Like he looks intimidating, just like leaning on the fridge of the office break room, peering between Bobo and KiKi, figuring stuff out as they're like, no, I'm gonna get the promotion. No, you wish you'd get that promotion. And like Zigzag is in the middle, looking at both of them. Zoom. We zoom out. We see Bobo and KiKi getting drunk at a bar, shape shifting contest, leaning in to kiss. We hear the ringtone. Look down. Lala is in over her head, and there is someone who has taken her. We see a little video of like, no! And she's yoinked.
Yes.
Great. These two have to set off, put aside their feelings for each other, those growing feelings for now, and go find Lala. It is revealed that Lala has been kidnapped by no other than Zigzag, who has orchestrated this kidnapping for his own career gains. Gasp! And then we see Zigzag looking through the two-way mirror and Lala looking at it like helpless and sad and him lifting a hand to touch it before like we cut from there. And we're back to Bobo and KiKi who are racing across rooftops side by side, jumping and changing into shapes and landing in their human form, sharing a look and heading back to running. And then we cut to a detective at a desk with like a board, like the red string board of like odd shapes in the park, of statues that aren't there the next day, of things that have gone missing, with a perfect circle smashed through the wall. Like, you know, like we see him piecing it together. And then we see Bobo and KiKi landing on a rooftop, looking at each other and going, all right, let's pull shapes. Boom, cut to black. It's coming next summer. How'd I do?
That was perfect. That was exactly.
I'm out of breath.
You feel like you just ran a marathon. That was incredible. It was very physical too, though. You did like the running motion and everything too. So that was incredible. That was so good. That was perfect. That was everything I needed. I need to clip that. So that is.
I'm exhausted. I feel like I just ran a marathon. I don't know how
worked.
people do active things.
Dude, it was a lot. It's a lot. Every time I do it, I'm always like trying to like. I always end up doing the ADHD thing of like, oh wait, did we name that character? Wait, did we do it? Like while I'm doing the recap? So I always like skip around, and I can never just like stay on like give the fucking movie trailer. I do love that you also like you gave the screenplay of the actual trailer. Like you were like, we cut to, we did. It was so cinematic. I loved everything about that. Thank you, Meadow. Holy shit.
My pleasure.
Meadow, thank you so much for being on my channel. This was everything I dreamed of and more. This was so incredible.
Thank you so much for having me. It was exactly as unhinged as I thought it would be.
Yep. Yep. I will say it absolutely got more unhinged than I was expecting. And it
My
all
pleasure,
started
my
with what if
honor
they
to
turn
do
into
that.
actual shapes. And
So the
that was
first 3 minutes.
yeah, I was already, we had just started and already I could not breathe. It was, this was so good. And this, I will start drawing up storyboards. Like, I will start figuring out how to make it either a show or a game or something. Like, we'll figure it out. It's gotta happen. Um, this was great. I'm gonna try and find somebody to raid to. Tell the people who you are, Meadow. Where can people find you? Plug your shit while I try and find somebody real quick.
Hi, howdy. I'm Meadow. I have been Meadow and will hopefully continue to be Meadow in the future. Fingers crossed. You can find me everywhere on the internet that matters at Howdy Love Darlin or Howdy Love Darlin GM. I am a professional TTRPG performer, professional game master, and an indie game designer. I love writing games with odd mechanics and weird story plots, misshapen, coming to a store near you. Because I'm going to obsess about this for the next 72 hours of my life. I've decided. I've made it. I've decided.
Good.
Uh,
100%.
and
I love
you
it.
can find me on Thursdays over at my own channel where I run a Hex Heist, an all-black actual play that I wrote, and it is set in a cyberpunk, solar punk future where witches are stealing powerful items and trying their hardest to get away with it. So you can come find us over there doing that every Thursday.
I haven't watched Hex Heist yet, and now I need to.
We've got
awesome.
the first stuff on YouTube and stuff. Like, let me know what you think.
Listen, again, I told you before we started, I've made an OC for everything I've ever consumed. Hex Heist will be no different. It's gonna happen. So, all right. And in terms of who we are going to raid, it looks like Brittany Fenn is streaming, so we're gonna go and raid them. Yeah, this was unhinged. This was great. I am so glad to finally be back. I will be streaming next week. I will be streaming next Sunday with Aurora as my guest, so please show up for that because God, that's going to be a fun time. Every Sunday from 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to around 7. Come show up. Come hang out. It's a great time. My Ko-Fi is going to be up next week as well, so if you guys still want tarot readings and fortunes, and I guess I'm gonna have to figure out new tiers for that. Also, Meadow, thank you for being my guinea pig for this, because I did not expect that to be so as much as it was. I didn't expect it. Yeah, that was great. Thank you. We're gonna go ahead and raid Brittany Fenn. What should we yell in chat? What should we just say?
Put your favorite shape. No one will get it.
Oh,
put whatever your favorite shape or what shape you would turn into.
whatever your favorite shape is or what shape you would turn into if you were a shapeshifter. That's great. I love that. I honestly am going to put I'm gonna put rhombus. I feel like I'd be a rhombus. That makes sense for me.
That's good.
I say
like
as I literally have a triangle tattoo. But I'm gonna say rhombus because I think it's funny. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and start the raid here. Yeah. Come back next Sunday, it'll be fun. And as always, be chaotic, be kind, be creative. Have a good night. Bye.